What if I told you? The biggest mistake isn't failing. It isn't losing. It isn't being rejected. The biggest mistake is standing still. Because life doesn't wait. Time doesn't stop. And every second you spend convincing yourself that you're not enough is another second your dreams move farther away. There will be days when getting out of bed feels like climbing a mountain. Days when your heart feels heavy, when nothing excites you, when your mind whispers, "What's the point?" If you've ever felt that, you're not alone. And no, feeling this way doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. But here's something you need to remember. Your feelings are real. They deserve compassion. But they don't get to decide your future. You do. Not in one giant moment, but in one small decision at a time. So, move. Not because you feel motivated. Move because movement creates momentum. Take one step, then another. Walk if you can't run. Crawl if you can't walk. Just don't stop. Because every step is proof that you haven't given up. Think about every successful person you've ever admired. You see the trophies, the smiles, the victories. But you don't see the nights they cried, the mornings they wanted to quit, the hundreds of failures nobody applauded. Strength isn't the absence of pain. Strength is choosing to continue despite it. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't even need confidence. You only need courage for the next step. That's it. The next step. Maybe today, your goal isn't to conquer the world. Maybe today's goal is simply to survive, to take a shower, to eat something healthy, to go outside, to send one application, to study for 30 minutes, to call someone you trust. Small victories are still victories. Never underestimate them. Stop comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Everyone has a different journey, different battles, different timelines. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. You were not born to spend your entire life doubting yourself. You were not created just to exist. You were created to grow, to learn, to fail, to rise again. So run. Run toward your dreams. Run toward your peace. Run toward becoming someone your future self will thank you for. Not because life is easy, but because your future deserves a version of you that refused to quit. There will be people who don't believe in you. Let them. There will be voices telling you that you're too late. Ignore them. There will be setbacks. Accept them. Because every setback teaches you something success never could. One day, you'll look back at this version of yourself, the one who's hurting, the one who's exhausted, the one who thought they couldn't continue, and you'll realize that this wasn't the end of your story. It was the beginning of your transformation. So when your mind says, give up, answer with action. When fear says, stay where you are, take one more step. When life says, this is too hard, say, watch me. Your dream doesn't need a perfect person. It only needs a person who refuses to stop. So breathe, stand up, take one step, then another. Keep moving. Because every mile you travel today takes you farther away from the person who wanted to quit and closer to the person you were always capable of becoming. This chapter is difficult, but it is not your final chapter. Keep moving. Keep believing. Keep fighting. Your story isn't over. It's only just beginning. Thank you. And remember, the world still needs the